Today's video is being sponsored by Infinity Kingdom. What's going on, Clash Bashers? Rocky here today, and today we're back in Infinity Kingdom for another awesome event. The brand new event server 0136, the Revival of Cities server, is getting ready to open, and the objective is going to be to occupy all the cities in the server. In stage 1 of the event, the objective will be for players to occupy all level 6 or below cities. In order to occupy a city, you first need to destroy the wall with your alliance. Now, I will be creating an alliance for this event, and I'll share those details with you guys here in a few moments once I break down how to take over a city. So once you get that wall down, inside there's going to be garrison troops. You're going to need to defeat these garrison troops, and then your alliance will take over that city. And players are going to be ranked in 2 different charts. The first one is going to be an attacking chart. Destroying those walls and defeating those garrison units will get you points for attacking the city. And the second way to gain points for this event is the construction chart. So once your city is occupied, you will actually be able to construct and upgrade that city, and it's really easy to do. All you do is click on the city, and then you press construct, and then you press join. You'll be able to send one of your marches. It'll go there, and as long as the march is in there, it will construct and gain you points. And after each stage is complete, check out these amazing prizes, guys. This is going to be a really fun event with a lot of great in-game rewards for you guys. Now, once the event server opens up, I will be creating an alliance so you guys can come play along with me. The alliance will be CBYT for the abbreviation, and it'll be Mad Ram, of course. So once the event server opens on January 24th at 10 p.m. Eastern time, which is my time zone, I will go ahead and create that alliance, but make sure you guys get in as soon as possible. I'll tweet out and let you guys know when the event server is open. That way you guys can join and play with me. But if you haven't played IK before, make sure you download it with the link down there in the description. If you do play IK, maybe you played with the last campaign we did, go ahead and click on your profile picture, go to your settings, and then click on character in the top left or top right there, and then create a new character, and then find the 0136 Revival of Cities event server, and then look for my alliance. And as you guys can see right here, the servers fill up really fast. So again, don't hesitate, because you don't want to miss your spot in this awesome event, and you'll be able to play alongside me in the Mad Ram Alliance. And I'm going to show you guys the basics of IK and how to get going and which kingdom we're picking. But first, let's check out this awesome event trailer for the Revival of Cities event. For this event, I believe we're gonna go rustling this time. We're gonna go red. So when you start your new account, make sure you guys select red, because we get those cavalry HP bonus. Oh, and we're roaring like a lion out here. And of course, guys, if you don't yet have an IK account, go download it using the link down there in the description. And when you start playing, find the 0136 event server, join rustling, and you will start off with the tutorial just like this. And I'll show you guys some of the important beginning parts of how to start your IK journey, because I've been having a blast with this game. I did the last event with them, the Contention of Lords event, and it was such a blast. I still play this game to this day, so it's a game I genuinely enjoy. So you'll get the tutorial just like this, and I'll spare you because it'll walk you through how to do the tutorial. I'll go ahead and do this, and then we'll talk about some of the important buildings and what you should focus on early game in IK. Now, one thing I do want to point out here at the beginning is the chapters are really a great way to play the game, because it will help you progress and kind of learn the basics of Infinity Kingdom, so you can actually understand what's going on here, what you should be upgrading, what you should focus on, and it'll steer you in the right direction. So play through there, and honestly, you can get to like Castle 7, Castle 8 in like an hour, if that. Like, the beginning stages fly by really quickly inside of Infinity Kingdom. So let's get into some of the important buildings inside the game. I just rebuilt the harbor, and I wanted to talk about it a little bit because this is going to be a really important building. You might not understand it right now, but as the game progresses, those purple shards are going to be really important. Not to mention you can get speed ups, and even if you're not going to be, you know, on every 3-6 hours, at least go in here and every 12 hours send out your boat to get rewards. Trust me guys, this is going to be a habit that you're going to want to do in IK. It's going to help you out, it's going to help you progress your Immortals and help you become a better overall player. And speaking of Immortals, in the Hall of Immortals, I suggest using the advanced summon only when you have 9 or more shards, because you basically get 1 for free. You spend 9 shards and you get 10 summons. So I would definitely recommend waiting until you have 9 or more to use that, and every day you'll get 1 free advanced summon, so you can use that to finish your daily objectives. So let's see what we get here starting off on this new account. This probably will be the account that I transfer over to the event server, so it'll be good to get this one up to level 8 and try to get as much built up on it as possible before the event starts, which for me it's only a couple days. But like I mentioned guys, even if you're just starting out, it does not take long to get up to castle level 8, so you won't be too far behind, so don't be discouraged in that route anyways. Now we did get an epic here, Ashoka, that's really nice, but now I only have 7 shards, so I'm not going to summon again, I'm going to wait, but we do have a free regular summon over here, so make sure you do those 5 free regular summons every day and that 1 advanced summon every day. Those are really important. The shards for the Immortals and summoning Immortals is huge inside of this game as far as getting stronger and building a stronger army. The next building I want you to focus on as you're working your way up through the game is going to be all 4 of your barracks. These are going to be super important, and the reason being is because as you get in here, every 10 levels you unlock a stronger unit, and you don't have to upgrade them. Once you get your, say, cavalry barracks to level 10, you will have those tier 2 cavalry units. Once you get it to level 20, you'll have those tier 3s automatically. So make sure you're keeping up with upgrading your barracks along with your castle. I like to keep these guys going and keep them on pace with my castle level at the beginning. I think that's one of the most important things you can do. That way you'll be ready for those stronger units as soon as you can. And along with upgrading those barracks, early on you're going to want to make sure that you're training troops. Make sure you have troops going, because you're going to need to build up troops, whether it's for farming, attacking gnomes, or even taking over a city like the objective of this server is going to be. You're going to need a lot of troops in game, so try to keep those barracks going, and as you progress you'll start to learn which troops you need more of based on which Immortals you're using. Now, one of the unique things that sets IK apart is the dragons. So once you complete chapter 5, or get to castle 5 rather, you'll get the dragon cave, and you'll be rewarded with your first dragon egg, which is actually going to be your water dragon, which we'll take a look at right here. So we got castle level 5, and once we finish that off, we will get our chapter rewards for chapter 4, which is going to be that water dragon egg. And you're going to want to keep upgrading these dragons. They're going to get a little bit pricier as you go up, but early on, make sure you're upgrading these dragons. They make a huge difference. They're going to pair well with your army, and water is one of the easiest elements to build early on. And we'll talk about a little bit later about like the difference in the element and the different Immortals and all that kind of great stuff. But right now I really want you guys to focus on just keeping everything upgrading. Remember, don't go past castle level 8 if you plan on transferring into the event server, but if you're going to start off right in the event server, I want you to focus on getting to castle level 10 and getting those barracks up to level 10 as soon as possible. That way you get those tier 2 troops. So once you get going and start understanding the basics, you're going to want to press that alliance button down there in the bottom, and you're going to want to search for my alliance. The name will be Mad Ram, or you can use the abbreviation CBYT to search, and it should come up as soon as I get it made. I will tweet out and post a comment on this video letting you guys know that the alliance has been made successfully, so you guys can keep an eye out for that. Once you get to castle level 6, you'll unlock the academy, and the academy is another important building that you want to keep going. You want to keep things researching in here because it's just going to make life easier for you. In the beginning, you're going to be able to upgrade things that are going to help your production. Stuff like building speed is going to go up faster. You're going to have food production speeds going up faster, even farm storages, and that goes for all of the different resources. So these are things that's going to help you out early game as far as efficiency and making yourself upgrading quicker, but as you upgrade and get further, you'll get troop abilities, you'll get immortal abilities, you'll actually even get defense abilities as well through the academy. So it's important to not neglect your academy, as it will help you in the long term. And as I mentioned near the beginning of the tutorial here, follow the chapters. The chapters are going to be the easiest way to know what to do early on, because if you get stuck, it'll tell you what you should do next. Oh, pass Well of Time chapter 1 stage 6. Well, what's that? Well, the Well of Time, if you click down there at the bottom right, is going to be the single player. And this is actually really fun. It's going to help you out learning and understanding how your immortals work, how their skills work, and what's going to work against different units. And it's pretty nice, guys. Like, it's a pretty good way to learn, but you'll also get rewarded by being able to power up your immortals. Now, one thing that just reminded me of that I wanted to touch on really quickly, if you press that troops button down there at the bottom as you're unlocking immortals from the Hall of Immortals, especially early on, you need to add them to your armies. They're not going to automatically be added to your armies. So for instance, we unlocked a Brynhild, which actually can replace Pierre here in the front, and then in the back we can just add in Isabella here. That way we actually just have a little bit more power. Now, you do get an elemental bonus since we have 4 water immortals in there. We'll get that bonus, but since Isabella is an earth immortal, we won't get that final bonus. So you'll learn about that with mixing and matching, and like how to work on, you know, kind of synergy with the elements. A lot of times you're going to run similar elements together, but early on, like especially, you know, as you're working your way like through the Well of Time, I definitely recommend just adding in another immortal here just to give yourself a little bit more power and another skill to use. So hopefully that's enough to get you guys started if you've never played IK before. If you guys have played IK, you know what's going down here. But on the 25th, guys, the event server for the Revival of Cities will open up, and we're going to hop in there. We're going to be working together with some other YouTubers, and we're going to try to do really well in this event. I really like the concept of this one, and I think we can have a lot of fun with it. So follow that link down there in the description and download IK if you have it. And if you have IK, get your account going in the event server and join my alliance. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have a great day. Keep on clash bashing.